following contest is a KDF match. The only way to win this match is by knockout or submission. From Dallas, Texas, this is Big Bad Buzz.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Retaliation number 89. I am Commentator Uno, and we are live at the Target Center inside Minneapolis for the go-home show for Sky's the Limit, which will be tomorrow night, right down the road in the US Bank Stadium, home of the Vikings. But tonight, we're in the home of the Timberwolves, and Resurgence takes its last pit stop before Sky's the Limit, and we're going to start out in probably the most violent way possible.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Jason Carter.
This all started all the way back at Resurgence number 84. Buzz coming back from his defeat to Chris Jones for the United States title. Thought he'd get a quick rebound match against Jason Carter, but it was Carter's resilience, speed, and high-flying ability able to give him the upset victory over Buzz under normal circumstances. And then a few weeks later, Resurgence number 86, Buzz absolutely murdered Jason Carter backstage. And now they're going to settle it once again in the ring. This time KDF rules. And for those of you, well, this time it's going to be a little different. No cage here tonight. Buzz requested to not be confined inside the cage, but as far as I'm aware, the rules still apply here. And Buzz going for the massive German suplex, but it's Carter flipping through and gaining an advantage over the behemoth, the mixed martial artist. Buzz, Carter with those forearms barely staggering the big man, throwing his body weight at him in the corner. Buzz back in the offensive. What a clothesline there. And of course, tonight we're going to get a pretty decent-sized preview of Sky's the Limit, as all Resurgence's golden ticket qualifiers will be in action some way or another. Duke Dice and Tony Chini will take on the Blue Gary Kudos. The women's golden ticket, Ellie Richardson and Bella Angel take on Alice Faperin and Lily Thatcher. And for the men's golden ticket, fatal four-way action, Max Silverstein, Matt Matthews, Cole Rayner, and Gil Thunderstrike. Also tonight, Johnny Draco and Kurt Wagner take on Bale and Wyatt of the Fallen Kingdom, with the leaders of the groups in the corners, Goddess Dawn backing her Agents of Pain and C.A. White back in the Fallen Kingdom. And a main event tonight, six-man tag team action involving the Revolution title and the United States title. Martin Starr, Titan, and H.I. take on Chris Jones, Archangel, and Doug Shepard. Should be a crazy action-packed show tonight on our final stop before Sky's the Limit. Now back to action here. Carter fighting back against Buzz. Nice float over neck breaker. Impressive move there. And Carter off the ropes now. Gets caught by Buzz with a nice side slam. Oh my goodness, a fisherman brainbuster. What a vicious move from Buzz. Actually being informed now that this is not being contested under KDF rules. The board of directors, concerned for Jason Carter's safety from that backstage beatdown a few weeks ago, does the Buzz screwdriver. But he's not done yet. But they were concerned about Carter's safety in the match and his well-being. Not expecting him to be 100% as he sweeps the leg there. from that backstage fight and threw out the KDF rules format for this match. Instead, just normal contest here, so fans and Buzz not getting what they want, but we got to think about the safety and well-being of our talent. That includes Jason Carter, but I don't think Buzz is affected one way or the other. As he picks up Carter, throws him into the corner, and another big clothesline sends Carter crumbling down to his feet. And oh my God, the absolute brute strength of the bearded one power slams Carter to the ground, and this Minneapolis crowd is loving the action so far tonight. Buzz. Shoot punches, shoot kicks. To Carter, and how about that? A modified facebuster there. Into just a flat-out shoulder tackle. This once again punishing Carter for having the audacity of defeating him into a match. But Carter, nice reverse DDT there, catching Buzz. Can he catch him again? This is how he beat him almost a month ago. Setting him up. No, shooting star press, but Buzz got the knees up. He scouted that from last time. I thought Carter would go for the right arrow, but instead went for the shooting star, and it still does not pay off. But Carter coming back in the offensive, nice leg drop there across the throat of the big man. That sends him to the outside. Carter not totally out of the woods yet, though. But not quite the mismatch either. But Buzz seems to have learned from his recent encounter. Look at a gorilla press slam. Carter, no! DDT! Did he get Buzz again? He's going to the top rope. Jason Carter. He stands up Buzz. I don't understand the strategy. Oh my God. Oh God. I think he's going for a top rope flying Hurricanrana, and Buzz caught him and powerbombed him into oblivion. Oh my goodness. That's the risk of high-risk moves, especially with the size differential. They'll catch you like a football. And these fans here know all about catching footballs. But Buzz still blocked. Carter still with the heart and determination is going to go to the top rope once more. Can he get the job done this time? He's 0 for 2 so far. Right arrow. He hit Buzz with the right arrow. Oh, but he followed up with an FBB something. Buzz rolls out of the way. Carter getting too greedy on a deadlift into the back suplex. Carter got too greedy with his offense. He got him with the red arrow, but he kept going, and Buzz scouted it as he chucks him across the ring. Oh, Carter. You just made a grave mistake here, Buzz. Picks up Jason Carter. The screwdriver connects. Buzz drops the fist for good measure to give the Blood Goddess her first sacrifice of the show. But Buzz not done, just continuing the beatdown here. Continuing the ass whipping. Picks up Carter again. He's gorilla pressing him. He's using him as weights as he throws him to the ground. Enough's enough, Buzz, but now Carter fighting back, spinning heel kick. Carter trying to get as much momentum as he can from this Minneapolis crowd. He's got the big man off his feet. Oh, standing backflip. He continues the offensive. But Buzz, no. Oh, Buzz has had enough. Picks up Carter again, another fisherman. brain buster, and the referee thankfully calls this one off.
The winner of this match, Big Bad Buzz.
Carter, a hell of a fight, hell of an effort, but Buzz was a man on a mission here tonight. Getting some payback against Carter. And what a vicious way to start off Resurgence here, folks. Carter being helped to the back, getting standing ovation from the crowd here at the Target Center. Hell of an effort, but you know, he just got caught in the buzzsaw, and you know, no pun intended, but you face a pissed off Buzz, you're not likely to walk out under your own power. But the show must go on here. Coming up next, our two tag team golden ticket participants for the Resurgence side. Duke Dice and Tony Cheney taking on the blue Gary Kudas.
It's a lie!
The following contest is a tag team match. Now coming down the aisle, from Las Vegas, Nevada, the Devil Dealer, Duke Dice.
And here comes Duke Dice. And, you know, what ended up being a temporary team for the tag team contendership tournament a couple months ago is turning out into a full-blown tag team and relationship here with Tony Cheney. And, you know, it may have taken an attack by the Bar Breakers on Cheney to make him realize that, but looks like Duke and Cheney are here for the long run, and they could decide the fate or the success of their tag team by winning at Sky's the Limit and holding the tag team golden ticket briefcase. Gives them a year to cash in anytime they want for a tag team title shot, and here comes his partner. Who wants us some pizza?
From Cherry Hill, New Jersey, the pizza delivery boy, Tony Cheney.
Tony Cheney, the pizza delivery boy, the Italian. He may not be here to deliver pizza, but he is here to deliver some early punishment to, well, 1/3 of his scheduled contenders at Sky's the Limit tomorrow. Of course, alongside Cheney and Duke and the Gary Kudas from the Retaliation side, they're going to be taking on the Blazed Runners, Brandon Deaver and Eric Libby, and they're going to be taking on Pentagami. So two fairly young teams and two veteran teams, but I guess the difference for Duke and Cheney is that he's got a veteran persona and Duke Dice on his side. But first things first here tonight, gonna get a quick sneak peek of one of their opponents, the former World Tag Team Champions, Brandon and Gary Richards.
On their way to the ring, the team of Brandon Richards and his much cooler brother Gary, the blue Gary Kudas.
The former RWR World Tag Team Champions, they know all about the golden ticket. They were cashed in on by Sean and Eric Libby at Supernova 2. And while the Libbys are no longer the champions, they want to regain their belts any way possible. And one way to do that is by winning golden ticket, because like I said, it's on your own terms for a whole year. Whenever, wherever you want. And again, the Gary Kudas, even though they're brothers, another team of veteran and a newer wrestler, although if you're going to underestimate Gary Richards, you're going to be sorely mistaken. But here we go. Duke and Brandon Richards going to start this one out. Duke, no. Duke looking for a slam on Richards. Richards slips out. Duke right back with the clothesline. And again, I believe with these two teams, it's going to come down to Cheney and Gary Richards. Not saying Duke and Brandon aren't important, but they're veteran wrestlers who have seen almost anything there is to see in a wrestling ring, whereas, at least in the RWR ring anyway, whereas Cheney and Gary not so much, although Gary a little more than you would think. But so far, it's been Duke Dice in control here. A little different from their qualifying match against the Bar Breakers, where Duke nearly taken 20 minutes of isolated punishment, but ultimately came out on top. Richards, both the Richards brothers setting up Gary on the top rope. What's this? Double avalanche back suplex from the Gary Kudas. What a move there. And now the extremely yoked Mr. Jacked. He's so goddamn ready. Gary Richards in the ring now, taking it to the former RWR World Revolution Champion. Oh my God, springboard Poison Rana off the bottom rope. Gary Richards means business here tonight. Taking it to the former World Revolution Champion. Now Gary working the arm. How about that? Gary style arm drag. And he's taking it to Duke Dice here. Don't think he knew quite what he was getting in for, but no water in the pool for Gary. Duke decided to remain in the match and needs a kick for his troubles. How about a jawbreaker? No boy, Gary Richards, Yoshi Tonic, center of the ring. He's got the cover of one. No, only a 1 count on Duke. That's just what Gary Richards can bring to the table, including an FBB stomp. And Duke rode out of the way. But the way Gary landed, he landed in front of Cheney, and he was able to block Duke Dice, who was clearly crawling for a tag. Now the brothers continue the assault on Duke Dice here. Watch this, double shoulder tackle into double tandem fist drop. Brandon with the cover, Cheney right in there to break it up. Again, looking like the Richards taking a page out of the Bar Breakers playbook. You playing the isolation game here on Duke. Of course, Brandon Richards, remember his season 1, he was nearly Revolution Champion himself. Almost took out the man who beat Duke for the title, Justin Sane, but ultimately fell short on a couple of occasions. But Gary Kudas just taking it to Duke Dice right now. Brandon, MVP saw this time, this one connects. Oh, and he's feeling it from the crowd. They might be cheering more for Gary, but he's getting cheered by association. Duke struggling to his feet, and he gets kicked out from underneath himself. But Duke Dice fighting back. No, Brandon Richards. Oh, German suplex. But Duke crawling to Cheney again, and he gets cut off. He just can't seem to get that tag. He eats it into Gary. Oh no. Brandon Richards is Duke Dice set up in the perfect position. He's looking for Peon's Kiss. He hit it. Peon's Kiss kicking Duke Dice's mustache nearly off his face. The cover one. No, Cheney breaks up the pin, takes out the ref as well. And we're going retaliation style now. Hell's breaking loose. Cheney, the snake eyes on Gary. But Richards continuing the assault on Duke Dice there. Mule kick there. Referee back to his feet. And again, maybe this is a planned strategy for Duke and Cheney. Leave one man fresh for the pay-per-view. Duke willing to take the punishment here. And not only that, making the Gary Kudas bring too much to the table here tonight, but dude, clothesline. And picks up Brandon Richards for a backbreaker. Duke Dice feeling it now, looking for another backbreaker, but no, Richards flips out of it, grabs Duke Northern Light suplex. Oh, he's rolling over, he's not done. The absolute strength of Brandon Richards into a brainbuster. Gary back to his feet now. Brandon once again isolating Duke away from his partner. Another FBB song looking to put the icing on the cake. The cover, 1, 2, Gary caught Chidi, and that'll do it. Blue Gary Kudos essentially defeat Duke Dice in a handicap match.
The winners of this match, Brandon and Gary, the Blue Gary Kudos.
And Brandon Richards and Gary Richards essentially beat Duke Dice here in a 2-1 handicap match, as Duke never got to tag his partner Chini. We'll see how well that pays off tomorrow night at Sky's the Limit. The Gary Kudos obviously gave Duke Dice a lot of offense. We'll see how well he'll be tomorrow, but he's got a fresh partner. Chini never tagged in that match. So we'll see how that results tomorrow night at Sky's the Limit inside the big stadium. Coming up next, got more tag team action stemming from the Big Agents of Pain versus the Fallen Kingdom Survivor Series style matchup. The Fallen Kingdom with C.A. White by their side will take on Johnny Draco and Kurt Wagner with Goddess Dawn by their side. We'll run this one more time coming up next.
The following contest is a tag team match. Coming to the ring by Goddess Dawn, representing the Ages of Pain, Johnny Draco.
And looking back, it was all the way back at Resurgence number. Sorry, looking through my notes here. Resurgence number 82. Drago Wagner took on the Fallen Kingdom, where the Fallen Kingdom essentially spent the majority of the match trying to maim Johnny Draco, took him out of action for nearly a month, was barely able to return at the pay-per-view Collision Course, but as here comes his partner, Kurt Wagner.
From the First Church of New York, representing the Agents of Pain, this is the Unholy Prophet, Kurt Wagner!
And like I said, Wagner basically had to carry the load for the team for the month as they were building up to Collision Course in a big 4-way no more contendership match. And we didn't even know if Draco was going to be 100% going into that match, but he's 100% now. He's rested up and he's ready to represent the Agents of Pain as they finally go to war with the Fallen Kingdom. Every single member now. As, of course, the pay-per-view, you're going to see the Agents of Pain, Ace Violence, Keith Moniz, Kurt Wagner, and Johnny Draco taking on the Fallen Kingdom, C.A. White, Oliver White, Bale and Wyatt. 4-on-4, elimination style. This one will finally come to a head at Sky's the Limit for the men, as well for the women as well. We'll get more of that next.
Accompanied to the ring by C.A. White, representing the Fallen Kingdom, this is a team of Bale and Wyatt.
And like I was saying, the women not immune to this. The Aegis Pain women have been at war with the World Warriors for quite some time now, and inserting herself into that feud is the Fallen Kingdom's Abigail. And we'll see them come to a head of 4-on-4 elimination styles. The Aegis of Pain women, Goddess Dawn, Paige, Amanda Violence, and Roxy Riot take on the World Warriors and Jennifer Jett and Alexis Riot. They'll take on Abigail from the Fallen Kingdom and their fourth partner, Kimiko Matsui, who, like I said, doesn't give a damn about this feud, but is looking to see Goddess Dawn as a stepping stone to get back to the top of the women's division in the Revolution title picture, using Dawn, using Paige, using Amanda Violence, using the entire of Agents of Pain as a stepping stone. And hoping a win there gets her back to the top, but for now it's about the men's side of the war. And we'll get a small preview. Won't be elimination style, but one half of each team going at it. Here we go. Draco. Oh my God. Look at her spear on Bale. Trying to first real offense he's going to get on the Fallen Kingdom ever since his injury. I mean, he did have to deal with the collision course, but that was more of a survive 3 other teams to try to get the title shot. And now he's finally getting real hands on Bale and Wyatt for the first time since they tried to maim him and left him in a pool of his own blood nearly a month and a half ago. The Fallen Kingdom looking to give him a part 2 if he's more than willing. Give Draco an electric boogaloo, but Draco with the offense. Not 1 splash, but 2 splashes. Not only that, avoided Wyatt in the process. Draco on all cylinders, and can't say I blame him, as he eliminates Bale from the Rumble. And oh, here comes C.A. White to get involved, and Draco coming to give him some words, and oh God, Bale from behind. Just a double claw on Draco. Squeezing the life out of him. Oh man. And that's what the Fallen Kingdom does well, is the numbers game, as Wyatt tagged in now. Fallen Kingdom is all about the numbers game. You face one of them, you're essentially facing all 4 of them. That's the way it always has been. Just ask Ace Violence that, you know, and took him recruiting his brother into RWR to finally even the odds, but for a good amount of time, it was C.A. White and Oliver White. It was a thorn in his side. As Wagner tagged in now. No isolation game here for this match. Totally different from the previous match. We're getting everyone involved in this one. It's Wyatt working over Wagner. No water in the pool there for him. And Wagner looking to deliver the favor, and I think Wyatt got the knees up. Yes, he did. But Wagner back to his feet and taking it to Wyatt in front of the Agents of Pain leader, Goddess Dawn, and his tag partner, Johnny Draco, looking on. And Wyatt eliminated from the Rumble. I think he landed awkwardly on those steel steps. But he's going to continue here, blocking a kick from Wagner, and then clotheslines him into the apron, the hardest part of the ring. Fallen Kingdom looking for that count-out victory that C.A. White got on Ace Violence almost a month ago in their tag match. But Wagner fighting back with kicks and punches, just taking it to the big man. Referees count to 6. I think he was thinking about throwing him over the barricade, but thought better of it. Didn't want to get stranded out there, as we're back in the ring at 8. And Wagner just working over Wyatt, but no, Wyatt fights back into a DDT. Like I said, there's been no love lost between these two groups really ever since the start of season 3. Oh, it's right away for Draco, and Draco made him pay for it. And then there's the blind tag, Draco in the ring. So Smart offense there as Wagner still recovers in the corner. And you know, like I said, just snowballed all the way from the beginning of season 3, where it started with C.A. White and Ace Violets. Ace won the RFTA wildcard spot. Draco, great modified facebuster there, busting Wyatt open. Only a 1 count. More blood for the Blood Goddess. And Draco going to the top rope, but Bale's right there. Oh, Bale tried to knock him off, but Draco went for the shooting star press. I don't think he got all of that, though. I think Bale clipped him enough where his rotation wasn't as far as he needed it to, but still connected to Wyatt. And C.A. White giving him more words and able to help the big man recover. It's twice now C.A. White's interfered specifically on Draco. How about that move? Looked like a headlock back suplex there. But Draco continuing to fight back against the big man. Like I said, beginning of season 3, Ace Violence was the Resurgence's RFTA wildcard spot winner with help from his stable members at the match of Supernova 2. But, oh, White in the corner, refs down, take a drink. And Wagner tagged in. What's this? Oh, drop kick and a suplex. Nice move there. Oh, C.A. White getting in Draco's face yet again. 3rd time in the match now. I think enough's enough at this point as White's eliminated from the Rumble. But C.A. White took exception to Ace Violence being an RFTA, and he wasn't. And basically proved it in their match, defeating him. And then once he got the Fallen Kingdom involved, it just absolutely spiraled downhill into a full-blown stable war between these two stables through January, February, and March. And it's finally coming to a head. It's sky's the limit. As Wyatt makes a hot tag to Bale. Bale with the clothesline. Oh, the second clothesline's ducked, but he blocks Wagner. Oh, Wagner went for a dropkick. I think Bale punched him out of the air. C.A. White just threw a chair into the ring. Come on now. Give me a break. No, my God, Bale, the choke slam on top of the chair. Making good use of that foreign object. Thrown in the ring by C.A. White. Oh, and then the TKO on top of the chair. Ref didn't see it. Draco was trying to tell the ref about the chair. The cover won. No, Draco broke it up in time, but now Wagner eating a good portion of the punishment thanks to the steel chair by C.A. White. Ref thankfully finally sees it, but a choke slam and a modified TKO on top of the chair. The damage might already be done to Kurt Wagner. But he gets new life thanks to Draco, and he's making the most of it here. Goes down into the corner, but again the knees blocks him. Quick cover, 1. No, Wagner kicking out at 1 somehow. The fighting spirit is alive and well with the Agents of Pain. Oh, Bale chainsaw across Wagner's face. What's he trying to do here? Oh, he stomps his arm. Nothing pretty about that. Into, I believe that's a side suplex there. He tags in Wyatt. It's Drago finally getting to his feet. Remember, Wyatt's busted open. He's got blood streaming down the sides of his mask. You gotta think, bleeding under a mask gotta impair the vision somewhat. Draco just begging for a tag at this point, but Fallen Kingdom taking it to Wagner. almost a deja vu of their previous match last month. The powerbomb broken up by Draco. It's almost deja vu where this time instead of Draco, Wagner's the target. There's a TKO from Wyatt. Center of the ring. Ref slow to cover, and Draco easily breaks that one up. And once again, leaving Wyatt and Wagner inside the ring. But Wagner fighting back the best he can, leads to the back. Doing the best he can here. Trying to mount some sort of a comeback, and no! Wyatt throws him out. Overpowers. And again, another tag. Oh, one splash. Oh, God. Oh, assisted. World's strongest slam. Bale staying on top. Draco realized it. We got a 1 count, another cover. One. Again, Draco has to break it up because look at how down and out Wagner is at this point. But Wyatt. Oh, my God, he's got Draco up. Butterfly suplex stalling on Draco, and Draco's out of the picture now. And the Fallen Kingdom in full control of this matchup. Wagner trying to fight back as best he can, but the odds seem insurmountable at this point. Oh God, oh my God, Bale's climbing the turnbuckle. He's on Brett's rope. Oh, big Vader bomb onto Wagner. And there's the cover. Draco still on the outside. The cover. 1, 2. No, Wagner kicks out at 2. Somehow, someway, he's still alive in this one. But Bale looking for the finishing touches here. He's got Wagner up. TKO, center of the ring. Draco still recovering on the outside. The cover. 1, 2. No! Draco got in there in the nick of time and he broke it up. And then he gets yeeted across the ring. Draco out of the picture again, but barely able to save his teammate in the matchup. What an absolute alert move from Johnny Draco, but Wagner continues to eat punishment from the Fallen Kingdom, but he's fighting back here. No, he eats a clothesline instead. Oh, and he just palms him with a choke slam. Bale just power move after power move on Wagner. Enough's enough. There's a power slam there. It was not a soft landing either. This crowd begging for the Ages of Pain to do something. Look, another cover. 1, 2, and that's it. Draco tried to save Wagner again. He was a half second too late. Fallen Kingdom overwhelm the Ages of Pain.
The winners of this match, the Fallen Kingdom.
Draco damn well tried, but it just wasn't enough as the Bale and Wyatt do CA White's wishes and absolutely decimate Kurt Wagner, possibly giving them a one-man advantage going into tomorrow night's match. And that's exactly what the Fallen Kingdom was looking to do, and they did it. It wasn't pretty, but it was effective. Now coming up next, we have more tag team action, this time in the women's division. The 4 golden ticket members for the Resurgence side going to go at it in tag team action. Ellie Richardson and Bella Angel taking on Alice Fateburn and Lily Thatcher. Again, one half of the women's golden ticket going to size each other up going into tomorrow's matchup and hopefully try to weaken a small portion of that match.
following contest is a tag team match.
From Windsor, Ontario, Canada, Ellie Richardson.
Ellie Richardson, actually the last person of the Resurgence side to punch her ticket into the match. And she defeated Abigail last week with an assist from Goddess Dawn. Dawn wasn't there, but her music was enough to distract Abigail for Ellie to pick up the win. And now she's in the golden ticket match, where again the winner gets a year to cash in on the women's champ of the brand. And whenever, wherever they want. So it's a free title shot with, you know, all the odds on your side where you can blindside the champion. And with the way Ellie's been falling short in some of these matches, golden ticket might do her well. Here comes a partner just for tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the seductress, Bella Angel.
Bella Angel punched her ticket back at Resurgence 86, defeating Roxy Riot. And Bella Angel, the former Women's Revolution champion, ultimately losing to Goddess Dawn, looking to climb her way back up the ladder with the golden ticket. But she's hit a bit of a roadblock lately, and a former stable member, former Seven Deadly Sins stable member, and former Black Alice, now known as Alice Vapor, who's been waiting in the wings for Bella Angel to drop her title, and as soon as she did, she struck, and these two have been at it ever since. And this match is just going to be another chapter of what their rivalry has become.
From the dark side of Wonderland, this is Alice Fatebird.
And speaking of the double, here is Alice Fatebird. Alice punched her ticket into the golden ticket match back at Resurgence 87, where she defeated Alexis Riot for the spot. And like I said, Alice really just laying low, waiting in the wings for Bella to drop her title, and as soon as she did, Alice essentially made her return to RWR with this new look, new persona, new name, and has been taking it out on her former stable member, Bella Angel. And I believe Alice as well will be making her pay-per-view debut as well at Sky's the Limit, so big moment for her coming up. But she also gets a former Women's Revolution champion on her side here tonight. She's been laying low a lot this season, but she thinks now is her time to strike.
On the way to the ring, representing the Rogers Foundation, Lily Thatcher.
And Lily, also Resurgence 88, she beat Jenna Reed for the spot. A very game Jenna Reed, I might add, but the former Women's Revolution champion, able to overcome Jenna and get her spot into the match. And Lily, she beat Amanda Violence in a hardcore death match at Supernova 2 and had a mid-table run for the RFTA, and really was tied up with Abigail for the past couple months, but now with Abigail moving on to assist their stable war with the Agents of Pain, she's set her sights on the golden ticket, and she's one match away from grabbing that briefcase and quickly ascending back to the top of the Women's Revolution picture. It's one that would help her as well, because I would say she wasn't quite successful against Abigail. So this would be a very nice express pass at the top for her. Here we go. Ellie, Bella, Alice, Lily. Here we go. Tag team action. We'll start out with Ellie and Alice in this one. And like I said, this is the Resurgence offering. Oh, not a clean break there from Alice. This is the Resurgence offering for the match. Of course, on the retaliation side, you got undefeated in Season 3, Torvi. You got the former women's champion, Olivia Taylor. You got another former women's champion in Apathy. And then you have the former Phoenix Cup winner in Hope Rogers. It's a very accomplished retaliation side that's going to go against this Resurgence side. Well, like I said, it's accomplished in their own right. 2 former Women's Revolution champions, and then Ellie has been in the title picture for a good portion of Season 2 and Season 3, and then Alice making her return back to RWR and has been fairly impressive in her own right against Bella and in her matches, so should be a great match going to the sky's the limit. As Ellie tags in Bella, and we're gonna get our first taste, not our first taste, but in this match, another offering, another chapter of the Bella Angel Alice Fateburn rivalry. Like I said, the former stablemates in 7 Deadly Sins, and that stable didn't exactly end in the greatest of terms. I mean, the boys, Titan, Casey Jones, Isaac Drake turned on Adam Shaw, and the girls basically turned on each other as well. Bella turned on Alice and Orchid, and Orchid retiring in the off-season officially, and leaving Alice to try to extract her revenge from Bella. So just everyone turning on each other in that stable, and while the men have mostly been separated, it's been the women that's been going to a head here. From the ashes of the 7 Deadly Sins, and Bella making the most of it, former Women's Revolution champion, won at season Supernova 2, and Alice just overgoing a complete character change and has really improved in her time off. But Alice eats a side effect from Bella, the former champ, taking it to her thus far. Well, they are going to meet officially at the pay-per-view, but you got to think a one-on-one match between them is on the horizon, no matter who wins the golden ticket match. As Bella once again just driving Alice's face into the mat, delivering punishing blow after punishing blow. Bella may be easy on the eyes, but she's tough in the ring and she's showing it. But Alice coming back now. No, Bella flips through, but Alice is setting up something, but again, Bella fighting her off. This move's put away plenty of people. The Seductress DDT. Not going for the Seductress cover, though. But I guess Alice didn't deserve it. And only a 1 count nonetheless, and all 4 ladies in the ring now. But again, Bella just continuing the punishment on Alice Fateburn. And now Lily Thatcher tagging in the match for the first time tonight. 2 former Women's Revolution champions. But Bella immediately catches Lily into a suplex. Ironically enough, Lily won her title from Goddess Dawn, and Bella lost her title to Goddess Dawn. So nice connection there between these two. But Lily taking it to Bella so far, but Bella fighting back with a jawbreaker. And again, it's really just a back and forth match here between all four of these ladies. Really a filling out process, early scouting for tomorrow's Sky's the Limit match. Well, obviously, there's not going to be any partners. It's every woman for herself, and going to be a hell of a lot of ladders, and anybody, including a seductress, can do a Russian leg sweep. It's going to be every woman for herself, obviously, and a lot of ladders involved as Bella eliminated from the Rumble. And really a match where, you know, pinfalls, submissions don't matter, countouts, DQs, anything. And really a match where not only are you trying to take out your opponents as Ellie's tagged in, but you also got to keep your eyes on the back of your head on a swivel, because at any moment someone could be climbing the ladder and you got to quickly move from offense to defense. As Ellie and Lily move to the outside, Ellie taking Lily's head to the back of her knee. Double damage points on the outside, bounced her head off the apron. And a jumping facebuster there. Ellie taking it to Lily here on the outside, doing her best to try to eliminate one of her opponents for tomorrow night. And cuts off Lily as well. Alex looking for the tag, and Ellie with the cutoff. You know, and again, probably the one with the most to prove in this match, at least on the the Resurgence side, is Ellie Richardson, because Supernova 2, and, you know, it's ironic enough, Ellie and Bella are teaming in this match, but Supernova 2, Bella and Ellie were the final two in that match for the Women's Revolution title, and Bella was able to overcome Ellie and punch her ticket to RFTA in the process. And then we come back to season 3. Paige and Ellie thought they were facing each other for a number one contendership match, interrupted by Karuhime and Haley Shepard, and turns into another fatal four-way. And Ellie was the final two in that match, but she hits the apple core, and Lily, this could be it. Cover 1, 2, no. Alice able to break it up just in the nick of time. But here comes Bella to deliver some more punishment. And Ellie drops the leg brother, her sister. But again, if you're Ellie, like I was saying, redemption, number one contendership match. She was in the final two with the Karuhime, and again fell short as the final two. And it's really just essentially been the story of her RWR career thus far. Making it just to the very end, but ultimately falling short, and then a collision course. The ODQ match with Haley Shepard just really couldn't get out of the gates, and lost to Haley, who's now the number one contender, taking out Karuhime. So again, Ellie essentially falling short in a de facto number one contendership match. I mean, she didn't know it at the time, but circumstances made it, because Goddess Dawn getting involved in the Ages of Pain women in their big feud. So that's 3 times within the span of almost 6 months where Ellie has been the final two, but just couldn't get the job done. And she's hoping Golden Ticket's her answer. And she's hoping that's her answer here tonight as well. She picks up Lily Thatcher, another apple core. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Bella catches Alice, but no, Lily still kicks out at 2. Somehow Lily able to survive 2 apple cores. Couldn't get the help of Alice Faithburn on that one, but still stays alive in this matchup. But ironically enough, Ellie Richardson, of course, recently married to Danny Richardson, hence the last name. But you know, it's ironic for someone that's recently got married. For the past 5 to 6 months, she's been the ultimate bridesmaid. There's a nice flipping roll up there, and only 2 count. But despite recently getting married, Ellie has been the ultimate bridesmaid in the RWR. And she's hoping that comes to an end. It's sky's the limit. Oh, another snap DDT from Ellie onto Lily Thatcher. Into a monkey flip. And cuts off the tag to Alice. Oh, what's this? She's sizing up Lily Thatcher here. Looking for that cartwheel, and the flipping Pele kick connects into another leg drop, sister. And is that going to be enough to put away the former Women's Revolution champion? Not yet, because she's wrenching on the neck and the head of Thatcher. But Ellie fighting back once again. Jumping forearm there. And another foot wash from her boots, and then a dropkick to the back. And Ellie just absolutely on a roll here. Like I said, just something to prove, and she's showing it here against Lily Thatcher. But you got to save something for the pay-per-view. You letting out all this anger, all this energy. Now as Lily's thrown out of the Rumble. But all this anger, all this pent-up frustration from Ellie Richardson. Got to save something for the pay-per-view. And she's continuing her onslaught of Lily Thatcher here. Neckbreaker on the outside, the edge of that ramp. Nearly triple damage. Jeez, Ellie had honestly never seen this vicious side of her before. Normally just happy and bubbly, and just not tonight. She's fed up, and she wants that Women's Revolution title, and especially with the way her husband's reportedly been acting lately. You know, it's been her going at it alone right now in RWR. Ref up to a 9 count as we continue up the ramp. Here we go halfway home. Of course, a 20 count. Normally, at the ref's discretion, normally 20 count. Big suplex there from Lily on that ramp. Issuing out the triple damage, and anybody, including a former Women's Revolution champion, can do a Russian leg sweep. Up to a 14 count, Lily throwing Ellie in the ring. Does not want a count out victory. As Lily looking to get the job done here with the title reversal on the outside of the ring, wrench in the arm of Ellie, and drops the knee across her back. And if anything, with these two women killing each other in the ring right now, the two real winners are Bella Angel and Alice Vapor, and they haven't been in the match for quite some time now. They're just becoming fresher and fresher for the pay-per-view, but Ellie flips the script on Lily, looking to get the job done here. Picks her up. Apple core number 3. On Thatcher, the cover. 1, 2. And she got her. Bella with the defense. And Ellie Richardson with something to prove, and she proved it here tonight.
The winners of the match, the team of Bella Angel and Ellie Richardson.
And of course, Sky's the Limit's going to be a completely different story, but here tonight, Ellie Richardson making herself really known and making a damn statement as her and Bella get the spoils and pick up the win. All right, and coming up next, we're going to have more action from the Golden Ticket tomorrow night as the 4 men involved in the men's Golden Ticket are going to square off in a fatal 4-way match. Max Silverstein, Matt Matthews, Cole Rayner, and Gil Thunderstrike are going to go at it here. officially one half of that men's golden ticket match. Who will come out on top going into tomorrow's pay-per-view, and ultimately, will it even matter? And we'll find out coming up next.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match.
Introducing at this time, from New York, Max Silverstein.
And officially, the first man to punch his ticket into the men's golden ticket match, Max Silverstein survived 5 other men, including Josh Wolf, DJ Kraft, Gil Thunderstrike, C.A. White, and Ace Violence, in a Collision Course chamber match last month at Collision Course. And he's looking to overcome the odds yet again and win the golden ticket match. And hold the briefcase for up to a year for a free title shot whenever and wherever he wants. And he's going to get his first look at his opponents for the match, but honestly, they're all opponents he's very familiar with, including this man.
This is how it's gonna be. This is what you think of me.
From London, England, this is the King of the Wing and your wife's favorite wrestler, Marvelous Matt Matthews.
And you know, I should say, qualify very with an asterisk, very, very carefully, and with an asterisk, because Matt Matthews, back at Resurgence number 86, faced off against Josh Wolf in a qualifying match, but Josh Wolf was attacked backstage by DJ Kraft, and Matthews ultimately won by countout because Josh was beaten up so bad he couldn't answer the count. So Matthews basically getting into this match by technicality, but he's not the only one to do so. As you'll find out soon enough, but Matthews, ever since debuting back in Season 1, has made a meteoric rise to the top. And he's looking to claim the top prize on the Resurgence brand and go over some very familiar faces to do so, including Max Silverstein, who he's dealt with at the end of Season 2, and including this man coming up next.
Coming down the ring, representing the Batcave, from Gotham, New York, the Batman, Cole Rayner.
Former World Revolution Champion Cole Rayner punched his ticket at Resurgence 87, where it was supposed to be a rematch with DJ Kraft, but Kraft was missing in action in the match and ultimately found out he was taken out backstage by Josh Wolf, even though he still claims to this day that he has nothing to do with it, but let's be real. And Cole Rayner also winning by a countout victory, punched his ticket into this match. And, you know, if you want to talk about experience, Cole Rayner, the only man to be in all 3 of RWR's golden ticket men's matches. So he's got the experience going into this one. Can he get the job done? If he wants to, he'll have to get past this man.
From Saginaw, Michigan, he represents Kimiko Goon. He is the Blood Red Wing Daredevil, Gil Thunderstrike.
And Thunderstrike punched his ticket last week against Danny Richardson and rounded out the field. Of course, these 4 men will be joined by the Retaliation, offering of Sean Libby, of Travis Sanders, of Eddie Cool, and of Andre Baker. But 3 former world champions in this match, and honestly a future world champion, Matt Matthews. So very stacked field on the Resurgence side, and here we go. Every man for himself in this one. It's not tag rules like the last match, and like I said, some very familiar names in this one. And two that immediately stand out is, well, the two that have been going at it ever since last season. Is Gil going for a quickie roll up? 1, 2, no, Matthews kicks out. It looks like we are under elimination rules here. So no breakup was made, but they're not going after each other yet. But the big war between the villainous Matt Matthews and the hero Cole Rayner that ultimately came to a head at Collision Course, where Cole Rayner finally defeated the first big villain of his new reign as, you know, the hero of RWR, the hero of Resurgence, finally free from the clutches of Mr. Troop in the Court of Darkness, Cole Rayner. It took him a few tries, but he finally bested his foe. But now Rayner has the rare experience factor on his side. You know, he's the only man to be involved in all 3 golden ticket matches, and he nearly won the first one, and then a big spot took him out in the second one. So he's looking to finally get the job done here in the third offering, but he's got a stacked field to go through in order to do so. And right now he's outside the ring with a man that he would consider his mentor in helping him get free from the clutches of the Court of Darkness, and that's Max Silverstein. And just to complete the trio here, Silverstein and Matthews, former foes themselves, faced off with Supernova 2. Quick cover in the ring, only 1 count there. Silverstein and Matt Matthews faced off with Supernova 2. Matthews originally trying to start his rivalry with Cole Rayner until Silverstein got in the way. But Silverstein was the one to come out on top against Matthews and beyond. But Gil Thunderstrike, quick cover and only 1 count. Win is Gil Thunderstrike, former Revolution champion, former RFTA 3 winner, former Phoenix Cup winner, and having to climb his way back on top after being cashed in on by Doug Shepard and losing his rematch. And he and Max Silverstein have been getting at it in recent weeks. Of course, Gil Thunderstrike making himself known, winning the title with a low blow, and beat Max Silverstein in the finals of the Phoenix Cup with a low blow. So, really making use of that move. There he gets Cole Rayner with it. The low blow on Cole Rayner. The cover, 1, 2, and only a 2 count. It's essentially turned into Gil Thunderstrike's bread and butter. The low blow by Gil Thunderstrike nearly claims another victim in Cole Rayner. And now, with Matthews out of the equation, it's the 3 fan favorites in the ring going at it. Quickie roll up by Cole Rayner, and Gil kicks out. And interestingly enough, very little interaction between Matthews and Rayner, and I don't know, I mean, obviously their rivalry will never end, but maybe the problems are over now. Like, Matthews finally got beaten by Cole, and he's done having his fun with the superhero, and Cole is just moving on to the next objective until trouble comes afoot again. Well, never mind, I say that, and there's Matthews blindsiding Cole, so, you know, it's the rivalry that never ends. DDT from, oh my God, a DDT from Matthews takes out Cole, and then he kicks Gil off the turnbuckle, leaving the Marvelous One alone in the ring. Now all four men on the outside, but not for long as Matthews throws Gil back into the ring. Now Matthews taking it to Sosa on the outside, but battering to Gil on the inside. Cover from Cole. 1, 2. No, Gil kicks out at 2 just in the nick of time. Meanwhile, on the outside, Silverstein and Matthews renewing their rivalry, just killing each other on the outside, dealing double damage. Oh, Gil with another low blow, but Cole Rayner blocked it. Cole Rayner. Oh, and twisting neck breaker from Silverstein onto Matthews on the outside. Now Cole, what's he looking for here? I don't know what he's trying to do. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh God. Standing C4 off the top rope. Takes Gil out of the equation. Cole Rayner firing on all cylinders, the former World Revolution champion. Going after the nearest man, which is Silverstein. Again, he considers Silverstein a mentor, but it's all business here, especially with the golden ticket on the line. As Rayner takes it to Silverstein, and that leaves the two rivals back in the ring, but not for long. Cole rolls to the outside. Matthews deadlift German onto Silverstein. The cover. 1, 2. No, 2 count only. Kicks out. Now it's Matthews and Thunderstrike going at it. Gil looking to put an end to at least one opponent here. Looking for that spinning kick. No. Blocked by Matthews. Oh no, Silverstein going after Matthews, the Shining Wizard. On to Matthews, the cover. 1, 2. No, Matthews kicks out in the nick of time. It's gone off the rails here for this one. All four men just going after each other. They ain't with their best shot. It's Silver Spiral. Silverstein. On to Matthews. Gil going up to the top rope. The cover. 1, 2. No, Matthews kicks out at 2 and a drop kick to the back of Cole Rayner's head. Oh, Max was looking for something, but Gil caught him from behind. Guess he's lucky it wasn't a low blow, but still nonetheless. The Gil shot blocked by Silverstein. Now he's setting up Gil on the top rope. Oh no. Oh no. Oh God, he's got Gil up. To the outside, Deathplex to the outside. Deathplex onto Gil Thunderstrike. And Matt Matthews is going to strike quick. It's now 2-1 on the former Revolution champion, the former Phoenix Cup winner, the former RFT 8th winner. And Gil incapacitated on the outside, leaving Silverstein and Matthews inside the ring. No water in the pool for Silverstein. It's cold. Probably wisely on the outside, just letting the other two go at it. No, he's going to go after Gil Thunderstrike now. Inside the ring. Silverstein with the headlock. Outside the ring. Cole and Gil going at it. And a submission attempt from Silverstein onto Matthews, but Matthews breaks free. Now all four men back in the ring once again. What a hell of a four-way this has been. every man giving each other the best shots, but it hasn't been enough to put anyone away yet. This is for the best Resurgence has to offer, battering out of nowhere onto Matt Matthews. But Silverstein takes out Cole with a dropkick, electing not to pin Matthews, who's out for the count. Cole eliminated from the Rumble, and now too little too late as Max going for the cover of Matthews, but he was stirring the cover, 1-2. No, he still got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Matthews has been eliminated.
Silverstein still catches Matthews. I guess he was still weakened from that battering. And Silverstein officially eliminates Matthews from this matchup, the first casualty of war. That leaves 3 now. You know, Matthews may end up being the smart one as he's not going to be going the distance in this match and has the longest time the rest of the 4. Gill thrown back into the ring. But it's taken Silverstein and Rayner a little longer to get back in the ring as Silverstein just giving Cole the business. You'd never know that those two are actually friends. Oh my God, ref's down. Take a drink. Gill to the top rope. Oh my God. Gill Thunderstrike risking it all with the moonsault to the outside that catches Cole Rayner. But no rest for the weary Silverstein. Rams Gill Thunderstrike into the LED ring post not once but twice. And Gill thrown back into the ring. Silverstein looking to finish off. Thunderstrike, but no. Oh, Max caught Thunderstrike with the kick. I think he caught Cole too off guard. Leaving Cole Rayner. Oh, battering. No, it's the sling blade. Excuse me, the sling blade on Silverstein. Cover 1, 2, no. Max kicks out at 2. And the hero stands tall, much to the cheers of this Minneapolis crowd. They love the superhero just as much as anyone else does. Oh no, what's Cole looking to do? Oh my God! Oh God, Death DDT! On the apron, the hardest part of the ring. Death DT. Like I said, you could fool me if you said Rayner and Silverstein were friends, but with the golden ticket on the line, you've got to put that aside. And they sure have no problem putting it aside. Silverstein looking for the half Boston Crab, the young boy special. Cole breaks out of it, and now Silverstein hung up on Brett's rope, and Gill dialing up the rope hung choke onto Silverstein, and he might be finishing this one off. 50-star salute from the top rope. No spider suplex in this one, but 50-star salute nonetheless. Cover 1, 2, no. Silverstein able to kick out again. But look out, Cole Rayner on the top rope. Oh my God, he caught Gill for the back of the head. Oh, what a nasty landing that was. But Gill able to shake it off and takes out Cole for daring to hit him from behind with that elbow drop, I believe it was. Each man just, everybody hits somebody. That's the motto in this one. It's wild and chaotic. Cole hits Max with a Scorpion Death Drop. But again, it's just back and forth. How about Enziguri from Silverstein? And then Cole right back in the offensive with the float over DDT. Again, it's just back and forth, an unbelievable matchup from 4 of Resurgence's best. Was Matt Matthews eliminated early in the match out of the equation, leaving these 3. And honestly, we'll see how much left they have for Golden Ticket as well. Oh, Gill bouncing off the Brett's rope looking for something, but able to land on his feet. That could have been a scary landing. Again, every man just fighting for himself at this point. Elevated drop kick. And then Max playing possum hits Gil with a drop kick of his own. And again, just moves are being interrupted. Everyone's just hitting each other with something. I think Gil got caught with a knee. A flying knee from Thunderstrike. From Silverstein, excuse me, but only a 2 count. Regardless, and then Silverstein needs a back suplex for his troubles. He rolls out, leaving Thunderstrike and Cole Rayner in the ring. Nice neck breaker from the superhero. Going back to the armbar. Wrenching on the arm of Gil. Thunderstrike, but no, Gil fights out of it. Cole Rayner fights back, flying forearm. Again, going to the arm of Gil. I don't know what his obsession with the arms are, but again, Thunderstrike fights out of it. Again, Kimiko Goon, you're not going to catch them with any arm moves. But Cole with the obsession nonetheless. He is eliminated from the Rumble. Gil gets followed by Cole Rayner, leaving Silverstein alone in the ring to recover. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Oh boy, going up to the ramp for triple damage now. Oh God, Max is following suit. We're just going to have an all-out war here. Ladies and gentlemen, you may not even have a golden ticket match at this rate. So they're going through this, and then they have a hellacious 8-man ladder match tomorrow. Oh God, a neck breaker on the edge of that ramp. Second time the ramp's been in play tonight. And I think they had enough, and all 3 men in the ring now. Now seemingly a double team on Cole Rayner. Oh God! So he looked for the poison water, and he got punched out of the air by the Gil Thunderstrike. Over the leg lariat on Gil, the cover. 1, 2. Yeah, that's enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gil Thunderstrike has been eliminated.
Cole Rayner with that leg lariat, and now we're down to the final 2. Max Silverstein and Cole Rayner. What a match this is. 2 friends going at it. Essentially for the momentum. Going into sky's the limit. Silver Spiral onto Cole Rayner. Is that going to do it? Here's the cover. 1, 2. No! Cole kicks out at 2. The fighting spirit of the superhero stays alive. But will his ego be the best of him? Especially in a match like this where ultimately nothing's on the line. And the match that is on the line is less than 24 hours away at this point. But Cole fights on, eliminated from the Rumble, and Max is going to follow him. Now the 2 battling it out on the outside. Now back in the ring now. Light suplex from Max and keeps the bridge. The cover. 1, 2, no. 2 count only. As we continue on in this matchup, Silverstein another headlock on to Cole Rayner. And Silverstein feeling it. Another knee drop onto Cole Rayner in a mask. Now looking to size him up. Another knee and a neck breaker. Is that going to be enough to put away the superhero? Or does he still have more fight in him? Well, Max gonna try to get another knee, another neck breaker combo. And Max continues the onslaught, another Shining Wizard. On the Cole Rayner to cover 1, 2, and that'll do it. Max Silverstein picks up the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match is Max Silverstein.
And the man who has been involved in this year's Golden Ticket match longer than anyone else. He's the first man to qualify. He picks up the big momentum win over the other 3 Resurgence qualifiers going into tomorrow night. But how much damage has he absorbed in this matchup? I guess we'll find out at the pay-per-view tomorrow, but nonetheless, Silverstein picking up the momentum win going into tomorrow night's Golden Ticket match. Now coming up next, more action from the women's division, as we're gonna mix it up just a little bit. Women's tag team action as Hikaru Hime, the Women's Revolution champion, and Jennifer Jett going to take on Amanda Violence and Haley Shepard. Because Hikaru and Haley going after each other for the Women's Revolution title at the pay-per-view, and Jennifer Jett and Amanda Violence, their history has been well documented over the past few months. Tag team action coming up next.
The following contest is a tag team match.
From Akihabara, Japan, this is the ring general and the RWR Women's Revolution champion, Hikaru Hime.
And here comes the champion, Hikaru Hime. She defeated Goddess Dawn for the belt at Collision Course and became not only the first women's Triple Crown winner, but the second woman to hold both women's singles titles, and the first woman to hold both singles women's titles and the tag titles. Here comes her partner.
Representing the World Warriors from Brisbane, Australia, she is the Oss Kicker, Jennifer Jett.
Jennifer Jett, she's relatively laying low this month, and honestly can't say blame her, because it was almost a month ago her and Amanda Violence went to war in the second ever hardcore death match, where Jennifer Jett was able to pick up the win, showcasing a side of her we have never seen before, the violent side of her. And she's looking to bring that out one more time at Sky's the Limit, where her, Alexis Riot, Apathy, and Kimiko Matsui, her unlikely partner, take on the Agents of Pain women.
From Asbury Park, New Jersey, representing the Agents of Pain, the Violent Queen, Amanda Violence.
And here comes Amanda Violence, and again, we've seen little of her this month as well, also recovering from that hardcore death match, and despite losing both hardcore death matches, ironically enough, but she's looked impressive in both of them. And honestly, other than the hardcore death match, she's really had Jennifer Jett's number regardless, which is honestly the catalyst to this feud, and is again just snowballed from there, just like the men's feud has.
Representing the Inner Circle, Haley Shepard.
Haley Shepard, self-proclaimed and awarded the #1 contendership to the Women's Revolution title. She defeated Ellie Richardson at Collision Course in a no DQ match. And with Goddess Dawn shifting her focus to helping her Agents of Pain women, Haley Shepard stepped in, blindsided Hikaru Hime, and told her that she was next in line for the title. And it's ironic enough because it was Hikaru and Haley that both interjected themselves in the number one contendership match with Haley and Ellie months ago to get their names involved in the title picture, and now those two will be squaring off for the title tomorrow night at Sky's the Limit. But here we go, semi-main event of the evening, women's tag team action. Two biggest women's matches on the Resurgence side of the card for the pay-per-view. Small sampling of that elimination match and then preview of the title match. But Violence and Hikaru going at it right now. Hikaru working the arm in an elbow drop. These two women just going back and forth so far here. Hikaru set up in the corner, and no. Trying to fight off Violence, but nothing doing yet. And again, just feeling out process right now. And there's the tag to Jennifer Jett. Gonna see her and Amanda Violence back in the ring. First time in quite some time, both women recovered at 100%, cleared to compete. Amanda Violence wanted no part of Jennifer Jett and immediately tags in Haley Shepard, who eats a dropkick from Jennifer Jett. Now here we go. Jett and Shepard going at it now. Jett a nice hurricanrana there. But Shepard fighting back with that leg sweep. Of course, that Sky's the Limit. Haley Shepard's going to get her first shot at a women's championship in RWR. Especially a singles one. Of course, the forgotten tag team of her and Hope Rogers, the thing of the past. They never actually got tag shots for the tag titles, but now Haley, she may have fell short against Hope Rogers at Phoenix Cup and Supernova, but certainly quickly climbed her way up the ranks here on Resurgence, especially helping that husband Doug Shepard's the current World Revolution champion, and now she gets her shot at the gold. And now that Jennifer Jett's out, Amanda Violence now wants in the ring. Okay, so now Amanda Violence wants a piece of Jennifer Jett. How about that? Deadlift powerbomb. What a move. The cover. Only a 1 count. If she survived a hardcore death match, powerbombs like throwing a piece of paper at her in comparison. And now the quick tag again. Haley Shepard back into the ring now. It crowns Jennifer Jett's arm. Again, just working on the arm of Jennifer Jett. And quietly resting in the corner is the champ, Hikaru Hime. She nearly ran the table at RFTA 3, but fell short to Goddess Dawn. But ultimately got a rematch at Collision Course. There's a tandem super kick party from Jett and Hikaru onto Shepard. Shepard quick to recover and tags Amanda Violence back in. And nice double hip toss. It's interesting because every matchup in the ring could potentially be a future Women's Revolution title match. I mean, Of course, Hikaru's the champ. She's facing Haley Shepherd as she eats a pop-up punch. You know, by the end of the show tomorrow, Haley Shepherd could be the new champion, and then, of course, that would mean a new contender needs to be waiting in the wings because Hikaru does not have a rematch under her belt yet. Butterfly suplex from Violence. Hikaru right back at it, back and forth now. And she looks to tag in Jet, and she does. And here we go at it with these two once again. The next chapter in their war, the final chapter to be written tomorrow night is Sky's the Limit, with their stable mates behind them and other unlikely allies. Your enemy is my enemy. Amanda Violence taking it to Jennifer Jarrett right now. Wrench of the arm, and what's this? Oh, she's choking her on the ropes. Referee needs to break that. That's just what Amanda Violence brings to the table. Uses her environment to her advantage. And then the deadlift. Powerbomb on Jennifer Jarrett once again. The absolute strength of Amanda Violence, Jennifer Jarrett, not the smallest woman in the world. Oh, but she's looking for the Rolling Thunder. I'm looking to put an end to this one and pick up another victory over Amanda Violence. Oh, the twist of fate. Amanda Violence, is this it? The cover? 1, 2, no. Amanda Violence kicking out just in the nick of time. We continue. An elbow, another elbow. Jeff thrown into the corner. Kicks Violence in the face. Oh, but she gets caught by Amanda Violence there. And a mini attitude adjustment for her problems. For her troubles, excuse me. Again, Amanda Violence just wrenching the arm of Jennifer Jarrett. Oh, the nice German out of nowhere. The cover, only a 1 count. German from the Australian, but does not get the job done. Jet continues her assault. Violence thrown to the outside through the middle ropes, not officially within even the Rumble. What's this? Oh, God! Through the ropes, past Hikaru and a DDT to Amanda Violence on the outside. As we see, Jennifer Jarrett can't get hardcore, and she's doing it again here. As the two deliver double damage to the outside. Here we go once again. Violence's head bounces off the apron. And Jennifer Jarrett, we're back in the ring now. Dropping the leg sister onto Amanda Violence. Oh, Jet, what's this? Tags in Hikaru. Oh boy. Frankensteiner into a powerbomb from the waiting Hikaru. What a tandem move there. From the makeshift tag team. Maybe in another timeline these two are women's tag champs, but tonight they're just opponents with common enemies. A kick from Hikaru. Amanda Violence in trouble, and there's hardcore style arm drag into a back suplex. Violence needs to tag out in the worst way. But I don't know if Haley Shepherd wants any part of the champ right now. She's honestly been avoiding her the entire match thus far. Carter, what's this? Oh, the flipping backstabber. And the Amanda Violence. And setting her up. There's a unique submission there. Launching both arms at once. Now Karu looking to put the finishing touches onto this one. Well, she's got to set up for the Queen suplex, the cover. 1, 2, no. Kicks out at 2. Shepard missed the breakup. Not sure if on purpose or intentionally, but missed the breakup nonetheless. But Amanda Violence still kicks out at 2. And Amanda grabbed the leg into a German, finally getting an upper hand on the champion. Now it's Amanda Violence in control of this matchup. And now eats a perfect run of her troubles. Stomping away at Amanda Violence. Maybe think of Karu. No, going right back to the arms. She's learned from the best and she's used it to her advantage so far in season 3. Walking over her opponent. I think it just pissed her off more than anything. Amanda Violence just grabbed her. Oh, nice butterfly suplex. And Jennifer Joe with the blind tag. I don't think Amanda Violence saw that. Now here we go again with these two. But Amanda dodging the drop kick and in control of the Oss kicker. Oh, she's biting her hand. Referee was unable to see that. Now looking to put away Jennifer Jett once again. She's got her set up. Oh, the lung blower powerbomb. Center of the ring, the cover. 1, 2, no. Jett kicks out at 2 with Karu. Finally gets in the ring, but didn't really matter. As Violence rolling out of the ring in frustration, but now back at it. Forearm. Knee strike onto Jett. Bounces Jett off the ropes. No. Back and forth between these two. Now what's this from Amanda Violence? Oh my god. Huge German suplex there. Onto Jett. Into an enziguri. That was Amanda Violence. Oh, she's biting her fingers again. Stop it. It's disgusting. It's gross. But it's effective, though. Is Amanda Violence going to get one more up on Jennifer Jett before their final encounter at Sky's the Limit? She's sizing up Jett. Looking for that spear. No, it's blocked. Blocked by Jennifer Jett. She saw it coming from a mile away. She catches Violence, twist of fate out of nowhere. Is that going to do it? The cover. 1, 2. It is. Haley Shepard once again, quote unquote, misses, breaking up the pinfall. And Jennifer Jett picks up the win.
Into the match, the team of Jennifer Jett and Hikaru Hine.
Jennifer Jett, the champion, Hikaru wins, but the story here, ever since Hardcore Deathmatch, I think the tides have turned, and now Jennifer Jett, the one with Amanda Violence's number, and quite possibly at the worst time for Amanda Violence going into Sky's the Limit tomorrow. What a match that's going to be. What a match both of those matches are going to be. And what a match this main event is going to be. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Resurgence 89 here tonight on the final road to Sky's the Limit, which is tomorrow night, our pay-per-view from US Bank Stadium, home of the Vikings. just right down the street from us here at the Target Center, home of the Timberwolves. But now, a 6-man tag for the main event of the evening. Number one contender for the Revolution Championship, Martin Starr, and 2 contenders for the United States Championship, Titan, HI, take on the U.S. champion, Chris Jones, his other contender, Archangel, and the Revolution champion, Doug Shepard.
The following contest is a 3-on-3 tag team match.
From London, England, this is the 2020 Rise from the Ashes tournament winner, Martin Starr.
And it's important that the ring announcer mentions he is the RFTA winner because it has taken him until March to finally reap the rewards from winning that prestigious tournament and earn a one-on-one title match. Originally was going to be Martin Starr against Gil Thunderstrike until Doug Shepard cashed in his golden ticket on Gil, picking up the championship, and ultimately turned Martin Starr's winnings into a triple threat match as Gil Thunderstrike cashed in his rematch clause. And Martin Starr said, "Nah, I want my fair title shot." He beat it out of Josh Wolf, and he finally gets that opportunity tomorrow night at Sky's the Limit. But tonight, he gets one more chance to weaken his opponent, but he also has to deal with a 4-way in the United States Championship match as well. We'll get to that in a little bit, but Martin Starr ready to reap the rewards tomorrow night, but he has to get through this match here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring, Titan!
And here comes Titan, one of Chris Jones's opponents for the United States Championship tomorrow night. Of course, this all started a few weeks ago with Chris Jones. Couldn't keep his damn mouth shut, couldn't keep his damn phone away. Tweeting out, he'll take on anyone, anywhere for the title. But he didn't specify he only wanted to face one person because it was answered of 3 men, Archangel, Titan, and HI, who ultimately kicked his ass in a 3-on-1 handicap match in the process. And Titan, looking to finally get his hands on RWR Gold for the first time in his career, can get it done at Sky's the Limit by surviving the gigantic 4-way match for the title. But his partner tonight is another man standing in his way.
Coming down the aisle, this is HI.
HI, former tag team champion, holding the belts with Daddy, taking out any team in their path, pretty much on the path of destruction in their times as champion, till ultimately dropping the belts to Wolves of War, Josh Wolf and Chris Jones. So HI gonna get a little revenge on Chris Jones, hopefully in his mind at the pay-per-view, where he's looking to take Jones's gold away from him and end his long, historic reign as United States champion, plowing down any person in his path. And HI, you know, it was a shaky start for him in his singles career as Daddy retired in the offseason, leaving HI out on his own. HI had a shaky start, but finally got the opening he needed to get himself into a title match. And he's going to try to take full advantage of that. That Sky's the Limit tomorrow. This is the man that Titan and HI and even Archangel have to go through.
Residing in Akihabara, Japan, this is the king of bear style and the final boss.
the RWR United States Champion, Chris Jones.
Here comes the champion, Chris Jones. So damn close to 300 days on his reign. Don't have the math and numbers in front of me, but I believe he'll either hit or be very close to that number at the pay-per-view tomorrow as he goes in for his 9th title defense, but for the first time in his reign in a multi-man match. And people comparing Jones's reign to DJ Kraft's Intercontinental Championship reign. Well, Kraft did beat a lot of singles competitors, but he had one multi-man match, a chamber match that he won. And that's the one thing on Jones's resume he has yet to do, and he's looking to do tomorrow night at Sky's the Limit. Especially against this man.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the heavens, this is Archangel.
Here comes Archangel. He is a former World Heavyweight Champion, main evented the first Supernova, but his goal here in Resurgence is to become a Triple Crown winner, and as a former tag team champion multiple time elsewhere, finally won his world title here in RWR, and he's looking for that mid-card title. Of course, the tag team reign in RWR would make him an RWR Triple Crown winner, but nonetheless looking for that mid-card belt to solidify his status as an all-time great, and nearly got the chance at Collision Course before falling short to Keith Moniz and Davey Rogers in a triple threat match where they basically both teamed on him. But he answered the call from Chris Jones, and I don't think he expected Titan and HI to answer too, as Archangel's the first one to answer, but nonetheless he's going to get a shot tomorrow night at Sky's the Limit, but tonight he's got to team up with the champ.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing and heading the Inner Circle, now residing in Seattle, Washington, he is the RWR World Revolution Champion, Doug Shepard.
And here comes the Revolution Champion, Doug Shepard, who's honestly made a nice little reign for himself ever since cashing in his golden ticket on Gil Thunderstrike for the title at the RFTA 3 final. He defeated Thunderstrike and Martin Starr in a triple threat match in January at Redemption, and last month at Collision Course in February defeated Danny Richardson. But now he's got to face Starr again one-on-one for the title at Sky's the Limit, right down the road at the US Bank Stadium. Can Shepard put away Martin Starr once again and continue his unlikely reign as champion, or is it the end of the road for him? Is the sky the limit for Doug Shepard? We'll find out tomorrow, but here we go, starting this match out. Martin Starr and Chris Jones starting this one out. Interesting beginning. Of course, Resurgence tag rules here apply. This is not going to be tornado style. Oh my God, what a suplex from the United States champion. Of course, Jones slowly getting more acclimated to the main event players on Resurgence. He takes his ninth defense tomorrow That sky's the limit as he tags an Archangel. His 9th defense tomorrow, and if he gets by that, he's only got 3 more before he hits the magic number of 12 to get that free title shot. But he still has some work to be done as Titan tagged into the ring now, and Titan and Archangel, they've been at each other's odds in recent weeks, and it's 2 just gigantic behemoths going at a big power slam from Archangel and Titan. These guys have been at odds since the last month when they were in that little mini tournament for the United States Championship shot. And really, it's just been looking to take each other out ever since to determine who the best big man is on Resurgence. And Archangel has been coming out ahead early on, but Titan, no fear in him, going against the former World Heavyweight Champion with no fear in his eyes. So far, back and forth between these two, trying to trade shots. A lot of dodging, a lot of diving. Archangel looking for that full Nelson, but no, Titan powers out of it quickly. He did a big splash, but Archangel had the ropes. Archangel in the wrong corner, HI tagged in. And all 3 of these men currently in the ring answered Chris Jones's open challenge for the United States Championship, and they're all going to get their shot at it tomorrow night in a fatal 4-way match. HI with a nice reverse DDT and Archangel. While they need to go through each other, they got to go through the champ as well. And while we got some time, let's go through the Resurgence side of Sky's the Limit. We go through the Resurgence matches and the matches with Resurgence roster members involved. And of course, you have the golden ticket matches on the women's side. Got Ellie Richardson, Bella Angel, Alice Faper, and Lily Thatcher's Jones in the ring now. Big Boy Senton onto HI. In the men's golden ticket match, we just saw them earlier, Max Silverstein, Cole Rayner, Matt Matthews, and Gil Thunderstrike. Of course, a World Revolution Championship match. Martin Starr was one-on-one with the champion, Doug Shepard. Interestingly enough, is yet to be tagged into this matchup. Oh, HI, nice DDT on Jones. Great move there. And of course, going down the list a little more, we got Women's Revolution Championship match. Carl Hime defends her title against Haley Shepard, the wife of Doug Shepard. And HI, what's this? He's looking for a triple powerbomb onto Jones. Jones, not ready. He hits the triple powerbomb. What a move from HI and his partners to cover 1, 2. No, Jones barely kicks out. But has that move weakened him enough for Sky's the Limit? Did HI deliver enough damage to the champion? We shall see as the number contender for the Revolution title. Tag back in Martin Starr. Barking orders of Titan, telling him, here's how you take down the big man. You want a tip, you got it. But Jones right back in the offensive on Martin Starr. Oh, big splash, no one home. But he knocks down Martin Starr once again. Now back and forth between these two. Oh, Martin Starr picks up Jones there. Strength. The strength of Martin Starr. Falling Star powerbomb, but he's not going for the cover. Instead, continues the onslaught. Under Jones, 2 flying fist drops, using his entire body weight on the United States champion. Now he stands over him, waiting for Jones to get in position for the next move. As Martin Starr waits, we will continue looking at the Resurgence side of the pay-per-view card. Of course, 8-woman Survivor Series style elimination tag team match. Agents of Pain, Goddess Dawn, Amanda Violence, Paige, and Roxy Riot taking on the World Warriors, Jennifer Jett, Alexis Riot, Abigail of the Fallen Kingdom, and Kimiko Matsui. As once again, Martin Starr standing over his fallen prey. And the United States Champion Chris Jones looking vulnerable for the first time in a long time. Quite possibly the first time in his reign as United States Champion. He may have bit off a little more than he could chew in that open challenge. Didn't even realize he's busted open as well. More blood for the Blood Goddess. Oh, God. Martin Starr just knocked Shepard off the apron. After the attempt at the distraction, but that just gave Jones the opening to get back in. Going after Archangel this time, and Archangel pushes Martin Starr's side and then tags himself in on top of it. Here we go, Archangel, Martin Starr. Martin catches him. Uranagi. No Uranagi. He continues to work on Archangel. Other Resurgence matches on the pay-per-view card tomorrow. Tag team titles on the line. Danny Longoria, Courtney Ganea, Recoil, Kimiko Goon, whatever you want to call them. As Archangel now busted open. More blood for the Blood Goddess. Longoria and Ganea, the champs, they'll defend against the Unchained Union and the Inner Circle. Stephen Wright, Chad Bryant, so every member of the Inner Circle getting a shot at gold tomorrow night. Of course, the big blood feud gonna be settled inside of a cage. No escapes though, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. DJ Kraft goes one-on-one with Josh Wolf. They screwed each other out of shot at the golden ticket, and now they're going to settle the differences inside of the cage. Oh my God! Archangel just absolutely trying to decapitate Martin Starr on the apron there. I don't know, he's going to try to do it again. Once not enough, let's do it again. Another big splash off the apron. Sends Martin Starr crumbling down to the outside, the hardest part of the ring. And Martin Starr finally rolls into the ring. But Archangel taking it to the number contender. Nice powerbomb there. And of course, speaking of Archangel, he, Titan, HI will all challenge Chris Jones for the United States Championship tomorrow night in a fatal four-way match, elimination style, of course. 2 count from Archangel and Martin Starr. And of course, 8-man Survivor Series style elimination match. Agents of Pain, Ace Violence, Keith Manise, Johnny Drucker, Kurt Wagner take on the Fallen Kingdom, C.A. White, Oliver White, Bale, and Wyatt. And then the tag team golden ticket match, Blue Gary Kudas and Duke Dice and Tony Chini involved in the matchup. And that is Resurgence's footprint in Sky's the Limit tomorrow night. Martin Starr, Fallen Star powerbomb. We're going to put his own footprint into Archangel. But again, not going for the cover, instead just standing over his prey. Martin Starr, I think, cares very little about the win here. He's just trying to send a message. Doug Shepard, he did this to Jones, he's doing it to Archangel. Meanwhile, Doug Shepard is yet to tag into this match. Oh, Shepard went for the cheap shot, though. It was enough for Archangel to pin Martin Starr into the corner. And Martin fights out of it. Ref down. Ref bump, take a drink. Now Archangel's going to whip Martin Starr back into his own corner. Looking for the tag, and neither man really offering to tag Archangel. Archangel kind of stuck in the corner now. Oh, he decided to wait for Martin Starr to come out of the corner and hit him with another powerbomb. He's not going to get help from Jones or Shepard. He's going to do the damn job himself. Oh, Archangel looking to finish off. Martin Starr, no, it's blocked. Now Martin Starr picks up Archangel, falling star powerbomb once again. And again, sending a message to Shepard. He does not want to pin Jones. He does not want to pin Archangel. He wants to deliver punishment and pain to Doug Shepard. But Shepard avoiding entering the match, playing the smart game, leaving his number one contender to his tag partners here tonight. And Martin has to continue on Archangel. Drop toe hold there. And a chop and another chop. Of course, Martin Starr, he's made it known ever since teaming up with Jarek a couple weeks ago in their exhibition match. But he's not going to let the Inner Circle take over the brand like he had to deal to take over last year in retaliation. He's going to put an end to it before it could even begin. Archangel crawling to his feet, but Martin Starr catches him. No water in the pool, though. Archangel slipped to the outside, but right back in the ring, Martin Starr with a shoot headbutt. And on top of that, Martin Starr kind of figuring out why Jarek did what he did to him and kind of putting hard feelings aside and seemingly turning a new leaf. And in doing so, trying to help protect Resurgence from a hostile takeover from the Inner Circle, acting as their last stand. Oh, but he's caught by Archangel in a big power slam. Now Archangel in the corner looking to finish this off with a spear. He got it, a huge spear from Archangel. Archangel does this to Jones tomorrow night. He can be the United States champion, but a 2-count only. Titan breaks it up. Shepard enters the ring for the first time tonight, just to watch Archangel deliver the belly-to-belly suplex to Titan. And obviously Shepard not in position to be tagged in. Jones tagged in instead. And once again, Shepard not involved in the match, just how he wanted to do it. Making Martin Starr fight for as long as possible. Weaken his opponent as long as possible for tomorrow night's title match. Oh, he comes in fresh. The KTFO from Jones, the quick cover. One, no, Titan breaks it up. And interestingly enough, it's Titan, not HI, breaking up the pins. As Titan needs a butterfly German suplex, but Jones looking to finish off Martin here. No, Martin blocks it into the clothesline. Shepard mocking that he wants to be tagged in. Clearly he doesn't. But oh my God, the strength of Martin Starr, the fallen star powerbomb, 1, 2. Oh, and Shepard finally involved in the match, breaks up the pinfall. For a 2-count needs a reverse DDT from HI for his troubles. But Shepard couldn't let his ego get the best of him and let Martin Starr be the winning pinfall in the match. finally gets involved and breaks up the pinfall. But now he's taking moves from HI and now Titan on the outside as well. But now, Archangel tagged in now. Oh my God. Oh God, a springboard Doomsday device. Meanwhile, on the outside, Titan and Shepard going at it. Some rare cohesion from two guys who are going to be killing each other for a championship tomorrow night, but looking to get the job done here tonight. You know, especially someone like Jones and Archangel possibly looking to climb the ladder at some point. They can say, hey, we took out the number one contender, and if he wins the title, hey, we took out the future champion. But once again, Martin Starr's refusal to pin Archangel and pin Jones could backfire at some point. He only wants Doug Shepard, but Shepard refusing to enter the match. And once again, Jones tagged in, not Doug Shepard, but Chris Jones. Oh my God. Oh, it's a flying 350-pound man on the top rope. Nearly squishes Martin Starr. Martin needs to tag out in the worst way, but he's not doing it. I don't understand. Needs a gorilla press from Jones. Oh, tight with the cheap shot on Jones, but no, Jones elbows Martin. Busts him open, blood to the boy goddess. Titan trying to get involved, but now Jones into the corner. Martin Starr. Little pose there for Jones. And it cost him. Jones with the takedown there. Now he sends Martin Starr back in his own corner. And again, tagging in Archangel, not tagging in Shepard. I don't know what Shepard told or did. Oh, assisted a little stronger slam there. I don't know what Shepard did or told Archangel and Jones before this match, but they're helping him out for whatever reason. Oh, butterfly powerbomb there from Archangel. They are helping Shepard out and using his wish of not tagging him in, and it's been the Jones and Archangel show so far, especially against Martin Starr. Trying to punish him as much as possible. Martin Starr looking for the tag out. Gets caught, but takes on Archangel. And Shepard mocking, wanting a tag, and obviously not following through. Oh my God, Archangel picking up Martin Starr Snake Eyes over the top rope. Making Kevin Nash proud. Trying to put a finishing end to this one. Oh, anybody, including Holy Rage, can do a Russian leg sweep. Nakama one. No, Titan breaks it up at one. Oh, Jones with a takedown of Titan. Backbreaker into another Russian leg sweep. Anybody, including a man that wears armor on his shoulders, can do a Russian leg sweep. And there it is, the tag to Jones, but Martin Starr gets the opening. He tags it to HI. Another small preview of tomorrow night's match. Jones takes on one of his contenders, HI. With Martin Starr finally out of the match. But again, the story is another KTFO for Jones. The story, Shepard somehow convincing Jones and Archangel to beat his opponent down to a near bloody pulp. Spinning knee there from HI, as Shepard has been on the apron the entire match. Now HI grabbing Jones. Got him by the tights, pile driver, center of the ring. The cover. One. No, broken up by Shepard. HI does that to Jones at the pay-per-view. He could be the new champion, including that nice roundhouse kick. HI taking it to Jones thus far. Like I said, he remembers back in season 1 And Jones and Josh ended his tag team title reign with Daddy. And they never climbed back to the top of the tag mountain since, and now HI on his own. And finally extracting revenge against Jones and end his historic reign as champion. And he has to get through two other guys, an Archangel and Titan, to do so. But meanwhile, HI and Jones taking it to the outside. A lot of bad blood between these two. Racking up the double damage points with those kicks. Chopping down the tree into a DDT. HI finally chopping down the big tree that is Chris Jones. It says, oh, knee to the side. Interesting move there. Not pretty, but it's effective. Refs count up to an 8 count. And we got 20 counts here in RWR at the referee's discretion. There's the 10 count. He's going to let them continue to fight. There's a nice jawbreaker there from HI. And like I said, this is probably the most vulnerable I've ever seen Chris Jones as his reign of United States champion. I'm guessing he's just bit off more than he could chew, but now Shepard getting involved here. He got Jones in the ring, and then he threw HI into the LED post. There's the tag to Archangel. Again, Shepard, the least amount of effort possible in this match, but helping his team win nonetheless. Archangel and HI in the ring. Two are the contenders for the United States Championship. Oh, and a big punch to HI. Now back to the outside. No, HI already in the ring. Oh, but Archangel looking for that big splash again. Oh God, a big splash on the apron. HI crumbles to the outside. Probably the only negative effect to that move is that it restarts the count. But it delivers a lot of punishment. But now both men back in the ring now. Archangel, big butterfly powerbomb, recover. Now HI grab the ropes. And we continue here in our main event. We're at Go Home Show to Sky's the Limit. 6-man tag team action here. Martin Starr, Titan, and HI taking on Archangel, Chris Jones, and Doug Shepard. Archangel continues to kick and wear down HI as blood continues to pour from his forehead. Again, we don't know how this will affect any of these 6 men going to Sky's the Limit tomorrow. Well, except for Doug Shepard, because he hasn't been in the match at all. Which has been his game plan the entire time. And anybody, including a man who believes is from the heavens above, can do a Russian leg sweep, but Titan breaks it up. And now all 4 men in the United States Championship match in the ring. Jones, a modified rock bottom. The Titan right back to his feet. Decides to go back to the outside. Jones as well. Jones, Martin Starr both bleeding profusely. Now HI looking to put the finishing touches on Archangel. No, Archangel breaks out of it. Needs a clothesline. HI trying to tag out in the worst way. He's blocked by the Holy Rage. Now again, Archangel looking to tag out, but neither man wants to tag in. He's just gonna wait. Wait until HI set up for his next move. Very selfish team, but it's effective. Another Russian leg sweep. Anyone, including a man who won't get tagged out, can do one. But HI grabs the ropes. Oh God, HI. He's calling in. Titan, he's calling in Martin Starr. He's looking for another triple power bomb, this time on Archangel. He's got him up, triple power bomb on Holy Rage. Center of the ring. Is that enough to cover? Referee ridiculously out of position, trying to get Martin Titan out of the ring. This helps Jones get in the ring to break up the pinfall. As Jones takes out Titan as well as he makes his way out. Now Martin Starr tagged him back into the match. Kicks Archangel as ref just trying to clear the ring at this point. And Martin rolls the outside. Decides against it. Archangel said something to him and looking for that falling star power bomb, but Archangel scouted it, flips him over. Oh, into another butterfly power bomb. Martin Starr, I honestly don't think should be in the match right now. He's been beaten and battered and weakened by Jones and Archangel. He's bleeding all over the place. Now Archangel looking to size him up. No, the spear is blocked by Martin Starr. Reversed into a DDT. But Martin's ego again getting the most of him. Just end the match, Martin. What are you doing? Suplex on the Archangel. Oh, and look who finally decides to join the match. It's Doug Shepard. Took you long enough to get involved, and here we go, preview of the world title match. That sky's the limit between Martin Starr and Doug Shepard. Martin Starr looked for the falling star powerbomb, and no! Shepard fights out of it. He's a fresh man. He hasn't been in the match yet. Clothesline, shoulder block. Another clothesline. Oh, don't tell me it's going to end like this. Shepard hasn't even been in the match at all. No, he grabs Martin Starr and he hits him with the dangle. No, he hasn't even been in the match all night. And he's just going to pick up the win like that after letting Jones and Archangel do all the work. The cover, 1, 2, damn it. Doug Shepard picks up the scraps and he defeats Martin Starr here tonight before their title match.
The winners of the match, the team of Doug Shepard, Chris Jones, and Archangel.
Damn him, Shepard had a plan going into this all along. And he used Archangel and Jones to get what he wanted done, and that was to weaken and batter and bloody his opponent for Sky's the Limit, and they succeeded. And not only that, Shepard even picks up the pinfall over his #1 contender. Is that a thing of signs to come? It's Sky's the Limit. Will Shepard retain his title? Find out tomorrow night at Sky's the Limit. I'm commentator Uno. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow night for Sky's the Limit.